Good evening to DeFiChain News on the 1st of June 2022, the news show that provides you with the latest updates on the DeFiChain project. If you like the show, then let's go crazy on the like button. It helps the project. Subscribe and click the bell button. And stay until the end because we will talk about the next shows and dates. But before we start with the headlines, I would like to welcome my co-moderator and expert of DeFiChain, Lord Mark. Where are you? Welcome to the show. Here you are.
Good evening.
So, how are you?
Very well,
Good evening. Good night.
No, I'm really fine. You know, I'm a night owl. For me, it's not a big deal to do this in the evening. How are you?
Fine. So just coming from the work before the German show, and now we started with the English one. We had a lot of topics. So yesterday I thought, like usual, just the one and other thing. We have time, and now we have a lot of things to talk about. So I would recommend directly jumping into the headlines that we can start with the content.
Let's do this.
So here we are. Future swaps are now finally available on the Lightwallet, and we will talk a little bit about it. And with this, about some other updates of the Lightwallet. Then we have the upcoming Hardfork and also a desktop wallet update. We have big news about new exchange listings and updates. We will summarize a little bit the Amazon stock split on DeFiChain, which is coming on the weekend or after the weekend. For sure, the community project update should not be missed here, and the future dates and shows what's coming next on DeFiChain is also worth to be talked about. Then back to the shared screen. Here we are. Are you ready for this amazing stuff?
Let me get a sip of water, then I'm ready.
Okay, then headline. Future swaps are on the Lightwallet. Just tell us, where can I find it? How does it work?
Finally, they are here. So, why did we have to wait quite a while? So the API in the background had to be adjusted. I think there's a story that we told you a couple of times already, but now they're finally here. I didn't find them in the first moment because I expected, I think you had the same issue, there's going to be a new menu or something really exciting. So you just go on the DEX and then you can actually decide now, do you want to swap now? Or do you want to swap in the future? I find it pretty clever because it's a future swap, so it's the best place actually is to put it where you normally swap. So why do we need it? We have a premium or we have a discount on the D tokens, and this measure was implemented to bring the price a little bit closer to the Oracle price. So what does it actually really do? So that means if you buy and you do a future swap in the future, then it means actually that you're going to purchase the Oracle price at the time of the settlement block plus 5%. Actually, to be precise, 5.4% because 4% or 0.4%, not 4%, 0.4% are the swap fees. And on the other side, if you sell it, then you actually sell the token to the Oracle price minus 5%. So that sounds pretty complicated. It's actually not. Let's do a little example. Let's say we have a D token that has, for example, a 7% premium. Then we see, okay, we are getting closer to the swap block. We can estimate where the price is gonna be. Then we do the following: we mint this D token that has a higher premium, sell it, let's say for 7% premium on the DEX, and then we use the USD that we get, and with this USD actually we lock them into the future contract, and we say I want to buy this D token that I just sold in the future at the settlement block for the Oracle price at that time plus 5%. And if I'm lucky and the prices are still in the right percentage, then I actually get more D token out of it. I can use them to close my loan, and the rest actually I can swap back in USD. So that's actually kind of a trade. There are a couple of, I don't want to say a couple of risks, but you have to be careful. Maybe don't do it too early because first of all, the Oracle price can change. Then, of course, the DEX price can change. So most likely do it very shortly before that happens. We had 2.3 million USD were swapped in the last future swaps. At that time, there was no Lightwallet. This was only
Right.
command line. So it's really going to be interesting if, now that the availability is there, if more people are going to use it.
Sure, but it also depends on the premium or discount side. If everything is in range, hopefully nobody will use it because you will lose money.
You are absolutely right. Yeah.
One point. Currently, we have some premium pools.
6.7% is the highest one. So it seems
Okay,
to drop already at the moment
right.
over the last hours, right?
People are beginning to do the trade. The next settlement block is in about 11 hours. Round about 11, 12 hours. There is a countdown, next future swap, and there you see when you can do it. Cool.
Absolutely. So have fun swapping in the future, guys, and let us know how it went and how much money you made.
Right. That was one update of the Light Wallet, but there are smaller, minor changes also. Let us summarize them.
Yeah,
what happened?
Absolutely. So, like you mentioned, the future swap was the big one everybody was waiting for. Then there's a welcome screen. Most of you will never see the new welcome screen because you have a Light Wallet already, and this is really for the newcomers. So, if you see the show tonight, you install a Light Wallet, you're gonna see the fantastic new welcome screen. And there's a little indicator now. So, because we have prices where we use the DEX price, and we have products where we use the Oracle prices, and to indicate that it's an Oracle price, there's a little globe. It's really a little tiny globe. So when you go on the tab where you have the loans and the vaults, and you see prices, and there's a little dot, this is not some little speck on your screen, that's a globe. And this globe indicates that it's an Oracle price. That's pretty useful. No globe, DEX price, globe, Oracle price. Then if you do something wrong or something goes wrong on the Light Wallet, there's always an error code. I don't know, ID error 5 something. So nobody really knew what it is. The core development team, the Vault team is working on to make that a little bit better understandable, more human context in the future. So that means they're going to work on every error code, and then you can extend the screen or extend the menu, and then it's going to see there's going to be a explanation, or also maybe a hint what you can make better to avoid these mistakes. I think that's pretty cool. That's going to take some time, but yeah, check that out. There's going to be a lot of new information added in the future. That's it for the Light Wallet so far this year.
Cool. Then we come from the Light Wallet to the desktop wallet, also an update, and the Hardfork is coming. So is it related to the future swap?
Not at all. So the future swap was all included in the last updates. What's the big story here now? It's all about the stock split, stock token split. We have Amazon, I mentioned before, there's Google, you said there are even more coming, so we really have to get ready. Seems to be a stock token split season, and DeFiChain has to be, of course, on the top of its game. So on the block 1,936,000, beautiful block, the update gonna kick in. So before that, please, that's gonna be midday Thursday. So that's actually tomorrow. So within the next 12 hours, update your masternode would be very helpful if you wanna play. And it's version 2.13. And the node is 2.8. So 2.13 is for the desktop wallet, and 2.8 is the node that you actually have to upgrade, but it comes in a package. So and if you run a node alone, just update to the right version. Everything else, there are no changes on so desktop wallet. You're not gonna find anything new. It's all under the hood. But yeah, do it. It's a small upgrade. Works really flawlessly. Everything perfect. And then yeah, we said key focus is the D token or the stock split. There's a countdown also. DC most likely is gonna link it up in the show notes for the Fort Canning Crunch launch. I like that word. Fort Canning Crunch.
Cool. We will talk about stock split after the next topic. So you changed a little bit the order. Now, the big announcement today was a new listing, a new exchange. What happened?
Yes, super, super, super surprisingly, actually. So in the morning, there was first Kucoin listed ERC20. So not DFI as a native token, but also the ERC20 token version of DFI. Everybody was kind of, that's cool, that's really good, but actually interesting. Why do we need that? A couple of hours later, it was really clear that that's a super smart move, because Bybit, one of the largest exchanges, and I checked on a couple of websites, so they're ranked between top 15 to top 17, whatever numbers you want to trust. So they're really big. They are headquartered in Singapore here. They have a lot of trading volume, and they are listing DFI, and they are listing the ERC20 token. So together with Kucoin, that's actually a pretty cool move, because now you can convert your native DFI on Kucoin in ERC20 and then send them to, if you want to trade on Bybit, or you just stay on Kucoin and trade there as well. Bybit is sweetening the deal in some way. They have a $150,000 price. So everybody who deposits until the 15th of June, beginning 1st of June, that was actually kind of yesterday. So within 14 days, deposits DFI there. And how they're going to do this, how I understood it at least, is everybody gets a slice of the pie. The more you deposit, the more you get out of this $150,000. And then, happy trading on Bybit. Bybit, very welcome to our DeFiChain community. I think it's really cool to see them, and hopefully more exchanges going to follow. But Bybit is a really heavy hitter, especially here in Asia. And a lot of the top influencers out there are actually having really cool referral programs with Bybit. So check that out. If you haven't been on Bybit, I don't want to call any names. You know the big ones out there. Follow them. They offer sometimes $2,000 sign-up bonus. So Bybit's good. Yeah, they're very, very aggressive in the market. So cool. Happy to have them.
Cool. Amazing. Then let's go back to the stock split. It's the main part of the upcoming hard fork. Let us summarize a little bit what's happening and what does it mean for D-token holders on the Lightwallet or desktop wallet.
Okay, that is not only D-token, stock split. We thought we split it up in two parts, so now we know how that works actually on the node and everything. So what's really happening behind it? Amazon decided to split their stocks. Price is pretty high. Some people can't buy. It's not affordable for them. They even dropped 30% now. They said we're gonna split it one stock into 20. Makes it more affordable for everyone, and normally is very good for the appreciation in price. So we have to mirror that, of course, on the DeFi chain. So that's why the whole thing is gonna go down on the 6th of June. There's gonna be the split's gonna happening. So what do we do? I don't want to repeat everything what we told you last week. There's also a very good blog article about that we're gonna link up. There's gonna be a freeze period. In that freeze period, 3 hours before the trading actually on a market starts, and 3 hours after trading already started, we're gonna hold the pool pair on the DEX. So there's no swapping left and right. There's also all your vaults that have a loan with Amazon are going to be halted. So everything is on hold. Nobody can trade. Nothing can happen. Then we wait until the Oracle prices are adjusted, and then you have automatically 20 times more token in your wallet. That's all old news in some way. Everything is well prepared, nothing to worry about. But there were questions, how does this work out with the DEX price? Who's gonna switch the DEX price? Is this a trading opportunity? And we wanted to explain this a little bit in detail. So what happens? The DEX is nothing else than there are two coins, and these coins stand in a certain relation to each other. So the DEX doesn't know a price. The DEX just knows there are X amount of tokens left and Y amount of token on the right side. And this relationship between these amounts actually determines the price that we see as a trading price. And because we're going to have 20 times more Amazon token after the stock split, automatically the price, because that's a mathematical formula, you divide one through the other, automatically the price adjusts, and then it's gonna be unfrozen, and then the Oracle price is gonna be the new one already, and then everything runs very smoothly. So there's no extra arbitrage or extra trade possibility. Everything should be really smooth as silk, and that's what we're looking forward to.
It will be interesting, and for sure we will talk about in the next news show what really happened. But it's a cool thing, yeah, that
Yeah.
we do also a kind of stock split on DeFiChain.
Yeah,
Then
absolutely.
next point, community projects. Okay, time is a little bit
I have to hurry,
available,
I have
but
to hurry.
we have a very long list today. So let's start. What happened on the community project
Okay,
side?
there's really incredibly a lot happening. So let's start with DeFiChain Analysis, your project. So you included a couple, I think it's version 3.0, if I'm right, correct?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
you do that
major.
point, that's your project, DC. Talk about your project quickly. That's so weird if I do
Okay,
that.
okay. I declared it as my major update because a new category is added, and it is regarding the BC bridge. Here, I want to track data around the project of Dr. Daniel Kagara. Currently available is the overall liquidity of the BC bridge, the in and outflow on hourly, daily, or weekly base, and also the number of swaps. And if you have a look, you see there is activity nearly every hour. There is a swap to Binance Smart Chain or BNB Smart Chain now, and back. So that was the major update. I also added all new D tokens to relevant evaluations. There are some on my dashboard, so that you have now also some insights of the new D tokens.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, DC. Well done. Really cool update. So, okay, next one, DeFiChain Einstein. So they are preparing version 2.0. This is the little Chrome extension that you have here that gives you a lot of information on D-Token, also about the podcasts, really cool little feature. They're planning version 2.0. They're looking for testers who test their calculation formulas. Reach out to Lukas Osterheider. We're gonna link maybe his Twitter account. It's at Osterheider, and his Telegram channel. Get in touch with him if you wanna help him out. It's always good if he gets support there. DStocks Quick Chat, this very handy page that shows you the premiums and all the prices. They also, of course, included the new D token. DeFiChain Income did the same. All the new pools are live, and you see now also the DUSD prices. So he adjusted. I think the prices with the DUSD discount and if there would be a premium, so you can see this. And the DEX column pool name is now sortable. I haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna check that out immediately after the news show. Accelerator team, our marketing gang, has a couple of news. So first of all, they are happy to announce that the DeFiChain newsletter is gonna be revived. I found it really awesome. Lucas and Manuel from DeFiChain blog are gonna help them. However, they're gonna do this, watch this space. Maybe there's a sign up on the DeFiChain page itself. That's really cool. I like newsletters, especially about a fantastic project. So that's gonna happen pretty soon. Then Brave campaign is on track. Next one is happening on the 2nd. That's also tomorrow. Check out, they've got really cool new graphic designs. Really looking forward. The last time we had, like we said, we had the meditating jelly. They said this one is gonna be even better. I haven't seen it yet, so check it out. So it's on the 2nd of June, and the 14th of June is another one. And then we have what's next here that I don't miss it. Yeah, they're gonna prepare CFP, of course, for a lot of the new upcoming things for the Brave campaigns and also for listings on exchanges. And last but not least, they have a first A-class, A-tier influencer lined up to work with us. I've got no clue who this is gonna be. There are a couple of really big ones out there with over a million followers, or let's say even 750,000. That's gonna be really interesting who this is gonna be. Super exciting. My DeFiChain launched their two pools, DFI BNB and DFI BUSD, and they are now on Pancake Swap. So happy trading there, and they are also listed already on CoinGecko, and CoinMarketCap is in the making. Thanks, guys. So there are a lot of trading opportunities now out there with all these pools. So if this doesn't help to attract more people to DeFiChain, I don't know. Yeah, that's it for the community projects this year.
Yeah, it looks like we need a new community project, arbitrage overview or something like that.
Yeah, see guys,
Because
maybe somebody wants to build something. Hey, we've got
yeah,
DeFiChain Value. DeFiChain Value
yeah,
has the
they
arbitrage.
should include now BSC and ESC20, and yeah,
Absolutely. So, if you guys are listening, we need an update on DeFiChain Value.
cool. That's all from the community side. Great to see what's happening here week by week. Then let us have a look on the future dates.
Yeah, so
What's next?
one is a fixed starter, like always, news show next Wednesday. Most of you know this already, but then DC has a pretty cool idea. Here in Santiago, they're gonna do a show on the 2nd of June. So everything is happening tomorrow. So 9 p.m. German time, Central European time, there's gonna be a We Build DeFiChain special about the Jelly Wallet. Santiago got funded for his wallet is like
Yeah,
is a wallet, a browser extension like similar to MetaMask. Check that out, guys. Yeah, that's gonna be super exciting to see where they stand and to see all the functionalities. That's also tomorrow. Yeah,
cool. Then we will see you next week live on the news show for everyone today live. Stay until a short break. We will answer some questions if they are here in the live chat. Everyone else not live here, thanks for watching. See you soon next week, and
have
there
a great
will be
evening.
more new topics, right?
Absolutely. Bye
Thanks.
bye, guys.